Hi everyone, this is the key. If you can see it right there, this is the key to that V-Class. Today I'm going to take you around through it. I'm going to review it. I'm going to sit inside, spend through the features and everything you need to know about it. Well, let's go. We'll start off with the review of the design actually. You'll see this is sort of a van design of the car. I really love it actually. What Mercedes-Benz has done with the concept of what a V-Class is supposed to be. Look at that. This is the V250 Avantgarde. You guys can correct me with the pronunciation there. Yeah. I like the rims, by the way. This is not the AMG line. This is the normal design. And I would actually say this is not your normal aggressive face. This is a face of comfort, cruising, luxury. And the design there on the tail lights, actually, by the way, these are very good at night. So you get your LED lights there, your turn blinkers, your indicators, and then there's the grille. Yep. I'm just step back a bit. Yep, that's how it is. Side profile. We took it for a drive yesterday. I like the shop lines, by the way, there, if you guys can see that. Just right there. Shop lines to the design structure of this is fantastic. These are the 19-inch rims. Am I correct? Yeah. This is the 245/45/19. And with these rims, actually the ride is very comfortable inside. Something I actually would like to take a note. Usually the filling gauge in normal cars would be round about there. But this one is actually this piece here. And for you to access it, you need to open the door and then you pull the lever there, and there it is. Very weird place to have it, but nonetheless, it's all fantastically well. And yes, you do have the configurations of the first person, second, third, and that M there is to set it in that way. This is the headrest, the armrest, and it's actually got it's actually got heated seats and cooling seats there. Might actually just tell you about the design, or well, the feel of it. It's a bit of cushiony feel onto it, but right here, this is the Napa leather, actually very nice and relaxing, followed by the Burmester sound system there. And we'll go inside, have a look at the cabin. We look at the cabin inside. This is the glove hole, the cabby hole, of course. Bit of a chocolate there, decent amount of room, bit of coins there that you can actually put in. The turbine design air vent for the passenger. You can twist it to lock it and untwist it, if you would say, and turn it in that way, and that actually is very nice. Siri, stop. Very comfortable. Well, actually, this is stitched, designed leather, but still soft there, and still soft as well. And something I will not complain about is the seats. Seats are very comfortable, and you can actually adjust it there as well. That is not electrical, by the way. Yeah, they could have done something extra about that, but no. So here's the driver's seat. Yes, lumbar support as well. Burmester sound system. Your controls for the folding mirrors there, and that's the left and right to adjust it. The two windows for the driver's seat, of course, and something similar with your passenger, the seat configurations. This is for when you I'll show you now. I'll just show you now in a second. So if I turn that, it goes forward, it goes backwards, and that goes up, that goes down, and then this is for your headrest as well. You can set it, and this is for your heated, well, yes, your heated and cooled lock and unlock. And there is the V-Class driver's console. Nothing too wow, nothing too much to mention. We'll just probably get inside, walk you through the infotainment system. Okay, let's stick the key inside right there, turn it on. That's how it is.
Which room?
Siri, stop it. Okay, here's the infotainment system. Here's the downside about it. For you to access Apple CarPlay, you need this cable. And by the way, you do have 2 USB-C ports, thank goodness, and a 12-volt socket there. This actually closes to make it neat, like that. It actually closes. But yeah, you'll need this cable plugged below for you to access your Apple CarPlay. Bit of a disappointment. Anyways, let me carry on with the cabin. This is basically your control center. You can probably move things around there. That's the phone. And yeah, so controls. Yeah, this is the vehicle. That's the lights, the ambient lights. Actually, I was a little bit disappointed. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. There's only 3 lights. 3 lights. So you can touch it as well. So that's a blue one, that's the white, and that is the orange. They call it solar. Why? That's the brightness, and pretty much that's it. And then the exterior, these are just the lights for when you're approaching the car. And then I don't know what that is, surround lights. So I think these are the lights. Oh yes, so that's to switch it on. Oh yeah, that's the interior lights to just switch on the car. And then the display, just the controls of it, the brightness and so forth. I'll just go back there. And then yeah, just for the keypad sensitivity to control that function. There's nothing really much on this like car. I was really disappointed because besides that, what you saw from the system of the car, this is the apps where when you select it, it says that you need to pay with your phone. There's no integrated apps, nothing. Infotainment system, well, this is it. By the way, I'm going to give you an honest opinion on this car because this is I rent these cars with my own money, and this is not a sponsored video. So yes, I'm giving you my honest opinion. And then that's it. This is the navigation for where it is. Yes, we're in Johannesburg, of course, and South Africa. And well, it's for me, if you guys know how to make it probably 3D, you guys can let me know. But it's just 2D, and that's how it is. That's how you zoom on it, and that's it. It's not as intuitive as, well, your Waze, of course. And this is the radio FM, not going to play music for copyrights. And that's the phone that's connected, well, that I'm recording with right now. Technically, yeah, it's just going to be something very basic and similar. You can pair phone number 2 for your passenger, and whenever the phone rings, it will connect with the car, and you guys can speak. And that is about it. Well, let me take you to probably like the top here. These are some of the controls. Oh yeah, this is the back lights. These are the reading lights for the driver and the passenger. And okay, I don't know what that is. Off, on. Oh, I think it's just to disable people opening the door and closing the door. These are the complete lights on the front only, pretty much it. And this is a sun visor for the back. And yes, this car actually does have a sun visor. If you see there, you can press it twice and then it closes. Okay, now let's come to the back. This is of course the electrically operated door. Just pull the lever like that and the door opens. Like the mechanism of it. And of course here, as of the front passengers, this is actually illuminated Mercedes-Benz. And this is your electrical operated unit. And yeah, let's get into the car. But actually, before I get into the car, I want to show you something. These are the air vents for the passengers. So to more regulate the temperature of the car, you can see the light there. And there's a bit of light also there just to add ambiance onto the light, onto the car. Ooh, very nice. So this is the 7-seater, 3, 2, 2 configuration. And is this the best 7-seater? Well, actually, yes. We can actually find out together. I'll hop into the car and let you know. Feature, you just walk in and that's about it. There's a button. Oh, there. But when you're here, you can actually just do that. Then it closes. Less administration. Anyways, as I mentioned, this is a 7-seater configuration. It's going to be 3, 2, 2. And sitting here very comfortably, yes, I am actually very comfortable here. And let's first of all, before I take you to the feature of the car inside, let me actually tell you how it will simulate how it would be like if one person is sitting here. That's going to be one person, right, sitting here, and then the other person will be sitting here, which is now the knee room. It's going to be a bit of a problem, but if you guys can, let's just say, share the knee room of some sort, it can be done. And you most probably might be asking, is it possible for these seats to turn forward? Yes, it is very much possible, but this is how I got the car in configuration. I actually like this setup, and here's the reason why I like the setup. If you're alone, like right now, I can just put in my feet and relax, and then the chauffeur can drive me. On the way, driver. Anyways, okay, let's move on. It's more into serious business. Okay, so myself here, my tight self there, yeah, I can now imagine for a chubby person like myself, if you're gonna be rubbing shoulders, might not be a fun thing to do, but if you have, you know, sort of thin adults, you guys can work out, but if you guys are more chubby like myself, yeah, maybe not. But I mean, does it fit the 7-seater, or can it accommodate 7 people? Yes, it can actually. And then here as well, they're hopping on this side, either way, the way you would like to do it. This is actually very comfortable, the way you would like to do it. Here's another feature that is actually nice. So if you don't want to bother your your driver and the passenger, you can press this button, and now I've got the sun. So at the back here, you have this sort of side for your phone. You can put your phone here. This is cheap plastic. A bit of a disappointment there. The luxuriness of the wood in front continues. The ambient light, if you can see it there, actually continues. The Burmester sound system. And then right here, you have a cup holder. Okay, I need to open the sunroof for you to see that. Let me open it for you. Oh, by the way, to show you something, this can actually open like that. Look at that. Fantastic. Now there's some supreme luxuriness that's happening here. Let me dive right back to this cup holder. Now you can see it. So there's a cup holder here for this passenger where I am. Surprisingly, there's a 12-volt socket, so which means that you need to buy one of those USB-A to USB-C converter of that to charge your phone. It's a bit of a disappointment. You can actually buy, there's two of those that you can have two cables. This passenger here and that passenger there can have the same configuration. So the same thing that applies there as well. And Burmester sound system. And then the nice big glass where you guys can actually travel and have a look at other things. By the way, the privacy glasses that are here, people that are outside can't see you inside, which is very nice. I mean, that's what a privacy glass is, and this is how it looks from the inside. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, hopping now to the boot. This has 610 liters of capacity, which now I'm going to test. Can you actually fit luggages of 7 people to carry, and you guys can have a fantastic road trip? Let's give it a test. Okay, I've got a bag here, right? That is, of course. Now, if I add my calculation, it's going to be 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So that's 4, right? And then, yeah, it's only 4 here on top, so that's 4. Okay, 4, probably 5, 6, and then 7. Although I'm questioning, will the car close in this configuration? Let's try again. Wow, it does. So as you can see in there, it will actually close. Very surprised. Well, shocked is not a surprising thing. By the way, let me take you to the tailgate. So now the tailgate, this is the one. I had it open, but there's 2 opening configuration of it. So that's the first one, the one I showed you. Let me step back. That opens that way. Yeah, with that suitcase there. There's a close button. And by the way, I want to test if the child... Oh, that's a bit rough. Okay, that sort of hurt me. Okay, maybe I did it wrong. Anyways, let's carry on. Now, that's the first way to open it. Another one, there's a lever here that you open there, and you have access to that luggage there. Although, I'm not sure about the weight of this. How will it hold out? If you're wondering what's underneath this, I'll show you now in a second. Yes, underneath this is basically there. This is a crate, for those who don't know. I'm not sure why you're going to need a crate. If you guys do know the reason why, please leave the comments in the section below. You guys can let me know basically what is happening with that. So here are the features. This is the 12-volt socket. Actually, I was hoping for it. And that's how the boot configuration is, quite deep in there. And yeah, these are the air vents that actually usually come in. And this, oh yeah, by the way, this you can open, you can lift it up like that, and then you have more space. And this right here is where you would find, okay, I don't know how they open it, oh, like that. That's where you'll find the tools, nicely tucked in there. Okay, and that is the boot capacity. This is the 2-liter diesel. It pushes out 140 kilowatts and these amounts of Newton meters. Yeah, this is not a sports car. This is just a cruiser, hence it's a diesel 250d. Yeah, we'll take it out on the road, feel how this engine is. So yeah, I'm just gonna drive. I'll give it more boost. 60 kilometers per hour. Yeah. When you actually turn with this car, it is, you can feel the weight. It's quite big in here, but it feels very comfortable. And yeah, I'll press menu. I actually haven't pressed menu for that. Oh, nice. I didn't see that. The first row seat. That's for the AC, of course. And put it on auto, just regulate it. It's a bit of a cold day today, so temperature. Put it on sync. So what's the verdict of this car? Should you buy it, consider it, or just go right ahead and ditch it? Well, I would say you can consider it. It's not perfect, but it's very capable and functional for performing your family duties and for you to be carried in supreme luxury. That is from me. If you like this video, please subscribe. Hope it will grow the channel. Until then, cheers.